Hi and good morning to you all. This morning we'll start on another squirrel cage. This lamp I've had for many years. As far as I can remember, I picked this one up when I lived in the South Wimbledon area, or the Wimbledon Chase area, which was a very long time ago. Anyhow, I'll show you the package that it was in. Very much worn out and in a pretty ropey state. Mind you, I got them like this, so what's it? Anyhow, this was the characteristic stamping or printing it had on it. That's the only printing it's got on it. 200, that's the voltage, and 20 being the watts. Metal filament, and underneath the word foreign. Now, I've got also, which I will put up next, a viola coloured lamp, which is a squirrel cage, which has exactly the same type of packaging, except it doesn't say foreign, it says viola, and the carton itself is in a sort of a pinky mauve type of colour. So I'm assuming both these lamps, well, I know the other one I mentioned is definitely made in Austria, and I would think this one probably is as well. Don't ask me when, but it was a long time ago. Possibly we're talking about the 30s. Now let's take a closer look at this lamp. It's a typical squirrel cage. It is well made. It bears the name, and I can find it, etched on the glass, possibly etched with hydrofluoric acid. The name foreign. Now I remember years ago, foreign bulbs were fairly common. I wouldn't say very common, but you did get them. They turned up. I've got a couple up, well, more than a couple upstairs. So they were known then. Also, looking at the cap, had it been a foreign lamp from, say, the Far East, Japan, somewhere like that, there'd be like concentric circles on the vitrite. This one it isn't. So it would definitely indicate that it was made in Europe, and my guess would be Austria, because it's the same type of designation on the base as the magenta lamps. Magenta, purple lamps, they're nice. I'll show you it next. And once again, you've got the voltage and the wattage. 20 watts, but nothing else. So there is the actual lamp itself. It's, to my mind, quite a well made lamp. It's a characteristic squirrel cage. Never ever been used, I wouldn't have said. The glass is a little bit marked. I don't know why. That was possibly from manufacture. I cleaned it up a bit, but well, I'm not worried too much about that. It's obviously not pip top, so it's after that era, but all in all, quite a nice, good quality lamp. Let's plug it in and see what we've got. I'm going to turn the variac off like normal, get into that habit, that way you won't blow anything that's on the wrong voltage. This lamp, as far as I know, is okay. We're within our range. I'm going to turn it over so you can see it. I'll put something under there. It just props it up. There's the lamp. Now let's see it slowly lighting up. You got a good view of the actual filament, which is, according to the wrapper, a metal filament. Well, that's what it says on the other lamps, the viola lamp. I imagine this will be exactly the same. The only difference being obviously the colour and the fact that those viola lamps get very, very hot, which is quite normal with a coloured glass lamp. They do get hot. This one is fairly cool, so I would say it's possibly a vacuum. But there's the actual lamp itself. There's the filament. I haven't got it on maximum power. I've got it on about 120 volts. I tend not to run these at full power or even turn them on straight away at full power. The sudden stress could blow the filament, and these lamps are, well, in my opinion, quite valuable. And they are the genuine article. They're not the repro ones. If you look at the filament very, very carefully, I think I can show you. It's actually a straight wire. You look at the reproduction ones, or at least the one I've got upstairs, there is a slight spiral to the filament. These are a straight wire. A well-made job. Once again, these were handmade. You imagine fiddling those up and getting them all nicely placed on the supports. Anyhow, all for this time on this lamp. I'll put one of those violas up next. So any comments please make, any questions please ask, and thanks again for looking, and hope to keep you interested in what is coming up. Anyhow, thanks again. Thank you.